My name is Robert Brown, and for my COM 430 leadership interview assignment, I chose to interview a childhood friend of mine named Julia Copper. The reason I chose her is because, as an aspiring entrepreneur, I admire the way that she has created her own career in a field that she was passionate about. I asked Julia 11 questions throughout our interview. She has been the managing partner of a business consulting company with a focus on employee engagement. She has a degree in communication and an MBA with a concentration in entrepreneurship. I would describe her as very ambitious, hardworking, and focused. She told me she remembers as early as 10 years old that she never wanted to be a follower and always looked at herself or considered herself a leader. In the fifth grade, she started a dance club, and the club would compete based on skill level, and the winner would receive a bag of candy. She realized at that point that she had her own unique way of thinking and never wanted to be told what to do by someone else. Now, people always listen to her and have been drawn to her. She's the friend that people go to for advice because they trust her opinion. And once she graduated from college, she knew that she wanted to work for herself because she wanted to be free from control. A great leader thinks outside the box and solves problems. Uh, they are innovative and always looking to make things better. I believe a great leader can objectively look at a situation and create solutions to benefit the company. A great leader is definitely a people person that communicates well with others and understands the different needs of employees, besides also being an inspiration to them. She also has integrity and is very passionate. This is the definition of what I think is a transformational leader, which can be found in our textbook on page 103. Now, when I asked her to give me an example of a great leader, in her opinion, she stated Martin Luther King was the first person that came to mind. Now, not only was he able to bring people together to fight for a cause, but he fought for equality and was peaceful in his protest. Martin Luther King was fervent in his quest for justice, and he died a hero to blacks. I think the expert or referent power would define Dr. King because he was influential and a role model. Both definitions can be found on page 141 in our textbook. In order to prepare for her first management role, she read a lot of management books as well as reading the Harvard Review articles. She also back to school to obtain her MBA with a concentration in entrepreneurship. Now, I asked her, did she agree that being a follower helps to create a good leader, which is something that our textbook states. And her answer was no, because she's always believed in the autonomy of ideas. And if you're following someone else, then it doesn't allow you the freedom to think independently. It is important to be able to think individually and come up with ideas of your own solutions on how to tackle problems. I asked her, had her upbringing, environment, and culture helped shape her as a leader? And she answered yes. We both come from an environment where people follow what others are doing, and no one really takes the effort or control to seek out information on their own. The result is a culture that collectively thinks and acts the same way. Now, in her definition, a bad leader is one who doesn't listen and who is resistant to change. Also, one who cannot understand the needs of his or her employees and is not a good communicator. Julia also stated that a good leader always strives to be the best they can be, and that training or having a good mentor who can see things from an objective point of view is always a good idea. Now, being able to discern what the needs of your company, being able to discern the needs of your company are first and foremost very important. And being able to communicate and focus what your goals are and inspiring others are also great traits of a good leader. So I learned a lot from this interview. And right now, I'm finishing up my degree in organizational leadership. I will graduate next year, and that is what I am doing to prepare myself to become a great leader. I will continue to read and do all that I can to consistently improve in the future. Thank you.